Hey everyone, I'm going to review tonight The Inmate by Frida McFadden, which came out at the end of 2022 in October. Um, and it's about this woman who went out with this guy who was like a quarterback or something for the sports team in high school, right? And she has a son, um, that is his, but he doesn't know about it, and he ends up in prison, for a crime, and she starts going to visit him in the prison when she becomes like the prison nurse or whatever the name for it is, the prison healthcare person anyway. And then she starts going out with this guy who she also knew from school when she meets him at picking up or her kid up from school because he's one of the teachers or something like that anyway. And um it's a good book because it had like a couple like twists in it, which were really good, and like some people may be annoyed by them, like, but I think they were quite. They try and point you in a direction that isn't quite the right one that you want to be looking in and all this. So that happens a couple times and all. So the reason that the guy ended up in prison was because he killed these people that the girl went to school with and all, and he tried. Well, she thinks that he tried strangling her, but she can't be sure if it actually was him. She just smelled some of his aftershave and assumed that it was him because it was from behind and she wasn't aware of who it actually was because she didn't see their face. So then when she goes to visit him in the the prison, um, she is wanting to be friendly with him, but not tell him about his son and that he exists because he isn't actually aware of that. And yeah, there's also a live-in nanny type person who looks after her kid, like when she's working and she trusts her and all. And yeah, and you know, the situation has changed a lot since like they were younger and all. So the the guy in prison is a lot different to how he used to be um years back when he was in school. But whether it's all like a facade or not is really um up to the reader to decide whether it is or not. Because it does throw a good few twists and you don't really know who to trust in the book. Um, and then the main girl starts going out with the guy from that she meets at the school, and he brings some objects home that remind her of the incident before the other guy in jail got arrested. Um, and she starts to believe that maybe he is doing that on purpose to try and get there or try and remind her of the incident, and maybe he is in on the plan with Shane. He is the one in the prison, and yeah. So whether they're working together or not is a big question in the book, and whether um Shane is actually innocent of the crime or not, and whether he's actually has actually turned good or not is another big thing in the book. Um, and she doesn't know who to believe most of the time. She wants to trust the guy she met at the school, but she also begins to have serious doubts about him. So she has to take it slowly and find out. But there's a good few twists in the story that changes the direction of the story a couple times and makes you want to keep reading and keep guessing what the ending will be. Um, the ending was a bit, predictable, a wee bit, but I would still say it is worth reading because of it's very simplistic, like the writing. So um, anyone could probably get into it, like, cause like I didn't find it. I think I read most of it, and then I listened to the rest of it on audiobook. So um, yeah, it was quite easy to like just get through and just listen to as well. Um, it was that type of book you could sort of just at times turn your mind off and just listen to it, because it was just quite an enjoyable read and listen. So yeah, I would say I'd recommend it and probably give it probably a 4 out of 5 star, and yeah, I would recommend buying it.